Hiya, and thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Now, this video is about, it's going to be titled Ignorance and how it's costing you a fortune. And, this video is basically what it says, yeah? It's going to be about obviously helping you to try and find ways to become less ignorant and in the first place to acknowledge whether or not you are. Now, when we talk about ignorance, this can be ignorance in many different ways. It could be ignorant of your surroundings, ignorant of about the state of your relationship. It could be lack of knowledge, of ways of improving your income. There's all different forms of ignorance, but it really is. If you are one of these people that are, if you like, not acknowledging your lack of education, if you like, you really need to raise your game because no one's going to raise it for you. There ain't no one out there who's going to come along and make you, make your life the way you want it to be. So, I see it all the time. You're out and about, you're talking to people and they're moaning about this and then they're moaning about that. They're saying, oh, I wish this was like this and I wish this was like that. And I feel like screaming at them and saying to them, well, okay, so you've got a problem. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about your problem? If you're just going to remain ignorant of, of the situation you're in, then it ain't never going to change. Only one person can make your life better, and that is you. It don't matter, what your problem is, whether it's financial, whether it's health, whether it's whatever it might be. It might be that you're overweight, and like you're kind of keep thinking about, oh, I'm overweight, I'm overweight. Well, you've got to take steps to change that. This is not about weight loss. This video, it's basically just about trying to create some drive in you to do something because no one's going to make you do it apart from you. So, like, you really need to, if you are this person, if you're, whatever it might be, it could be like, a relationship with your daughter. Sometimes I myself, I struggle with a relationship with my daughter. I love her to bits. And she's got, different, she's got a bit of, she worries about everything. She's a bit like me. I worry about everything. And we clash a bit. And sometimes my wife says to me, you're not taking a situation how she's feeling into account. And if you like, you could call that ignorance. And you've got to try and change. We've all got to try and be more aware of the people that we're talking to, more aware of obviously our surroundings, more aware of our actions. And it all comes down to ignorance. You can be one of these people that just go through life, and you don't care about no one, and you're arrogant and you're ignorant. You're always going to be that way. When you was born, you wasn't made that way. You wasn't made that way. We're all. I honestly believe we're all born the same. And it's up to us. Well, it's up to you as a parent, if you are a parent initially, to obviously mould your child into a good person and into a person that cares and that respects other people's property and other people's feelings. But then once you become an adult, if you're like if you have had the misfortune of not being brought up properly, and perhaps you haven't come from the greatest background, it still don't mean you've got to remain the same. You can change. You can find. You can get more educated. You can take the time to perhaps take part in things in your community. There's things you can do to grow. You haven't got to stay in the stagnant state, if you like, that you're in. Because for a person to get from A to B, all they've simply got to do is walk there. They could fly there, they could run there, or they could walk there, right? But you've got to make the effort to get to that point B. So this obviously is relation to, whether you're trying to get a better education, whatever it is in life that you're looking to improve. Only you can improve it. Only you can take those little steps, and they've only got to be little steps initially to get to where you want to be. And don't let other ignorant people, if you like, tell you can't do it. Don't let someone say to you, because you've come from if you like, a lesser background, that you cannot change, because you can. It's like people like who are born, who've come from a criminal background, and then all of a sudden, like, they find themselves, they might want to change, but they're finding it difficult to get out of that state. They need to go and get help. You know, they really do. You've really got to aspire. You might find it hard to find that you can't get employment because of your background. Well, that only matters if you're seeking employment. If you want to run your own business, it doesn't matter what your background is. So you need to, take a positive direction. Take this. A lot of my videos are trying to inspire people to make positive, like a positive change in their life. It's something that I'm doing recently. Sincerely, it's something that I am looking at recently to improve my family's life and my life. Notice I said my family's life first, because I honestly believe that to just try and improve your own life, it's not gonna work. If you improve the people's lives around you, if you make the people that you see want to be with you, if you make it could be a person at work who you've perhaps not got on with, try and aspire to be a better person, because if you can find it within you to be better, better things will make their way to you. I honestly believe that. It's happened to me. I've done little things in my life, and other things have come my way as a result of it. I've done things in my life where I've given people numbers to help people get work. A man recently, he come up to me because I was marketing. He said to me, do you need anybody? And I gave him a number, and that guy come up to me um, a couple of weeks later, and he come up to me and he personally thanked me. He said, "Thanks so much for giving me that guy's number." He said to me, "If you ever need any plastering done," he said, he gave me his number. And now I know I could ring that man up, and if I needed plastering work, he'd do it for me. Or I'd pay him, but he probably wouldn't. He probably would say, "No, I don't want to do that." And you understand what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. If you're good and you treat people properly, then honestly, this will come back to you. I'm going to end it there because I'm trying to make my videos a bit shorter. And like I say, I hope this is of help. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm quite new to YouTube, but I have put quite a few videos up, and I'm going to be doing it initially on like a every other day basis. But yeah, thanks for taking the time. Please subscribe. Please, if you think this might be of help to someone, please share it, and I appreciate your time. Thanks very much for watching my video.